Welcome, I'm Bill Butler and I'm an instructor in the Automotive Technology Department at Vincennes University. In this video, we will learn how to do a steering dry park test. The purpose of this test is to find worn components in the steering system. This test should be performed when inspecting steering components or when a driver has concerns about excessive steering wheel free play. If the vehicle's tires are wearing heavily or sooner than expected, that may also signal a problem with the steering components. To perform a dry park test, the front wheels of the vehicle must be on the ground. A drive-on lift or a bay with a pit may be needed for vehicles that sit close to the ground. An assistant is needed when performing the dry park test. Emily will be assisting us today with the dry park test. When performing a dry park test, an assistant will slightly rock the steering wheel side to side in the area of the free play while the technician inspects the steering components. The technician should look for any signs of looseness in the steering joints and feel the linkages for any popping. On a vehicle with a rack and pinion system, the technician will need to check the inner tie rod ends, outer tie rod ends, and then inspect the mounting of the rack and pinion to the frame for any signs of looseness. For a vehicle with a conventional steering system, we will first check the gearbox mounting to the frame. Then we will check the pitman arm to the drag link. Then we will check the inner tie rod end to the drag link. We will then check the outer tie rod ends to the knuckles. This vehicle has a worn drag link. You can see that the steering joint doesn't move in unison with the pitman arm. This vehicle also has a torn boot on the outer tie rod end, which would indicate the outer tie rod end needs replaced. It's important to understand that it's dangerous to drive with a damaged steering system. Controlling the vehicle becomes more difficult and could lead to a serious accident. Any signs of problems with the steering system should not be left unaddressed. I hope this has given you an understanding of the importance of keeping your steering system in good working order and how to perform tests to check for problems. To learn more, look for our other videos on automotive technology.